Welcome to MKB Healthy Living with me, Maxine Brown. Real talk about moving more, feeling better, and finding balance wherever life takes you. Let's get started. Hello, and welcome back to MKB Healthy Living. I'm Maxine, and today we're talking about something that truly underpins everything we do: mindset. Because here's the truth: healthy living starts in your mind long before it shows in your body. We all have that inner voice, the one that says, I'll never stick to it, or I'm too tired, or what's the point, or you can't do that. It's that little voice that loves to hold us back. But here is the good news: you can train your mindset just like you can train your body, and it begins with awareness. So let's start here. So, next time you catch yourself thinking negatively, pause. Don't fight the thought, just notice it. Then gently challenge it. Instead of I can't, try I'm learning. Or instead of I failed, try I'm still trying. Tiny shifts like that can completely change how you feel and how you act. Let me give you a little example. There have been mornings when I've looked outside from the boat. It's cold, raining, and I've thought, nope, not today. But when I shift the thought, just go for a short walk, you'll feel better. It changes everything. Or just go for a short run. You'll feel so much better when you've done it. You know you will. And I always do, every single time. I get out there and I dread it to begin with, and I take a few steps and I think, oh, and then I get into my stride and I get back and I'm so grateful and thankful that I didn't listen to the inner voice that was saying, come on, stay in bed. Don't get up, don't do it. So, how can you start building a stronger mindset? Here are three gentle things to try this week. One is gratitude. Start or end each day by naming three things you're grateful for. Big or small, it helps your mind focus on what's going well. The second thing is positive self-talk. Speak to yourself like you would to a friend. Would you ever tell a friend they've failed or missing one workout, just for missing one workout? Of course you wouldn't. At the end of then the third one is reflection. At the end of the week, look back and notice what you did achieve, not what you didn't. Always look for the positives. Don't look for the negatives because they come easily and it's not a good thing to dwell on. Because every positive change begins with a decision, this decision to keep showing up, even when it's not easy. So your MKB Healthy Living Challenge for this week, it's simple. Notice your thoughts, challenge the negative ones, and replace them with something kinder. Write them down. It will definitely help. And because you can look at those and you become more accountable, I think, when you write things down. Because as I say, sometimes getting those thoughts out of your head, it's half the battle. So when you've written them down, you've got as I say, something to keep visualizing and making you more um, accountable, really, because they're there in front of you. Remember, the most powerful words you'll ever hear are the ones you tell yourself. And that is so, so true. If you start telling yourself you can do something and you keep constantly telling yourself that, you will start to believe it. It's getting the negative things out of your head. Negativity is the worst trait anybody can have. And I know it's easy for me to say that, but I've been there. I used to always be negative about myself, what I could do, what I couldn't do. And I've changed it around. And I mean, I would never ever have said I could run a marathon. April, sorry, I did the virtual London Marathon. And I'd only started running a few months before that by doing the couch to 5K. And it started just dawning on me each time I was going out that I was enjoying it more and more. And not everybody has to go and do a marathon. It was just something I had to prove to myself. I mean, I'll never go and do another one. I'm sticking to my, well, I was going to say I was just going to stick to 10Ks, but I've just signed up for another half marathon. So that surprised me, but I just fancied another challenge, as you do. And I want to beat my run in the Great North Run. And so I'm hoping this one's not quite as hilly. But as I say, it's the negative thoughts, how to get them out of your head and start being kind to yourself and thinking of positive ones. And the best thing to do is write them down. Share them with us as well, because if you share something, you're more apt to do it as well, because you don't want to lose face for not doing it. But it's not the end of the world if you have to start again. And that's the thing to remember, especially like with the couch to 5K. I did it, I think, I think it's over 10 weeks ish. I can't remember exactly, but I know I did a couple of the weeks extra because I wasn't right. And so I decided to, just do them again because it made me feel better. Oh, and then I had an injury. So I definitely gave myself 2 weeks off. And I just went back a week when I started just to get my memento back and believe in myself again that I could do it. So I hope you all have enjoyed today's conversation and thank you so much for joining me. And if you enjoyed the episode, please share it with someone who might need this little encouragement too. And don't forget to follow or subscribe so you don't miss the next one. We'll be talking about fueling your body with kindness, simple, healthy ways to eat well without the guilt of the stress. So until next time, take care of your mind and your body will follow automatically because it's all definitely in the mind. Bye bye. So, thanks for listening to MKB Healthy Living. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please follow, rate, or share it with a friend who might need a little boost. And remember, it's never too late to start living a healthier, happy life.